So
So
our boy Wilder, he sold 300,000 pay-per-view buys by himself.
275.
Let's just say approximately 300
No, no,
without Fury.
let's just say what the article says. Right about now, the allegation is he sold 275,000.
Okay.
Yeah. Carry on.
Well, that's good, right?
Well, let's pretend, because it's not official, but let's pretend it's the truth. What that 275, that's certainly a lot better than 139. It's a lot better than 139. We have to say that. It takes 270. Hold on a second. Let me just put the link in the chat, in case. Boom. Link in the chat again. Okay. So as we know, it takes 250,000 buys to break even. 250,000 buys to break even. So if it's 275, if it turns out to be true and it's 275, that means that they have just broken even and gone 25K above it. So it takes a lot of the embarrassment. Away, because the first figure was very embarrassing.
The first figure was just based off cable providers, right? He did not add digital. He did not add the other stuff. He just heard that the cable itself did 138,000, and he ran with it.
Well, no, so, I mean, Rick Glazer is a very experienced guy in this thing, so he's not just going to go with the cable figures. He said specifically these were the pay-per-view numbers. So
who does Rick Glazer work for?
If his figures are incorrect, then that will come through. That will transpire in the next couple of weeks, in the next week or two, because the official figure, we're still awaiting the official figure. Until we get the official figure, we don't know. It could be the 139, could be the 138, or it could be the 275. We don't know yet. So we're just speaking on both possibilities. We spoke on the previous possibility, so now it's only right that we speak about this figure.
So who does Rick Glazer work for? Isn't it Bob Arum?
No, he doesn't work for Bob Arum. No. He's freelance. He's a freelance guy. He's a freelance guy, and these new figures, we don't know specifically who they came from. They come from people, what does it say? I think industry insiders. Rick Glazer is an industry insider. BoxingScene.com saying they got some other industry insiders who have a different view. So there's two options here, two possibilities. There's two possibilities here, the 138 or the 275. So the only thing that's going to make it clear,
okay,
is going to be the official release, the release of the official.
Okay. Yeah. Isn't Rick Glazer a Top Rank stroke ESPN insider?
Well, he's just an insider. I mean, if you're talking about which side does he lean to, I don't know. But when he released the Gennady Golovkin figures, he released some Gennady Golovkin figures, and the LDBC were cool with it. Same guy, Rick Glazer. So the question is, why would they be cool with Rick Glazer releasing Golovkin numbers, but not be cool with him releasing Deontay Wilder numbers? Why cool with one but not the other?
Okay, because I heard his interview with the Boxing Boys, and he sounded like a straight hater of the PBC stroke Wilder, and he sounded like he worked for ESPN and Top Rank. He even lied. And Ness let
he doesn't work for Top Rank. He never said he worked for Top Rank.
I mean, but he even lied and said Oscar De La Hoya sold more pay-per-views than Floyd Mayweather. If you take the Mayweather-Pacquiao, that's not true. Like, the guy just sounded like a straight hater, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, it's perspective, isn't it? It's a matter of perspective. You know, different people are going to have different perspectives.
You go ahead and have your own.
Hold on, man. Let me finish my sentence, man. Come on. It depends on your perspective, how you see things. You know what I'm saying? It's all a matter of perspective, Don ZB. But here to join us all the way down from New Zealand. It's Big Boys Boxing. Big Boys Boxing, glad you could join us. How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. Hope you all are doing well as well.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I'm taking it that I don't know if have you heard about the new figure, the 275,000, allegedly Deontay Wilder, Ortiz2 2. It's been released by the boxingscene.com that they say they have been contacted by industry insiders who have indicated to them that the actual pay-per-view figures will end up in the 275,000 ballpark.
Well, the first I heard of it is here with you. Just been listening in. So from what I've gathered, it's an industry insider, just like Rick Glazier. So
yeah. You
know, there's a discrepancy of 120 odd thousand between the two figures.
Yeah. But, very serious discrepancy.
Yeah. So I don't know whether Fox are going to release the figures full stop or not, because it may have an impact on Wilder versus Fury 2.
Yeah.
But I guess we're going to have to wait and see. We can argue about it all you want.
Yeah.
I got a quick question. What's up, Big Boy Boxing?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How does this affect the negotiation in Wilder Fury 2? The contract is been signed already, 50-50. So I don't think it could affect it. Even if Wilder does 500,000, he's already signed 50-50 against Fury, which I don't think Fury ever deserved 50-50. Not the first fight and not this fight, but shit.
No, I don't think it'll affect negotiations because, like you say, it's signed, but it could affect the pay-per-view buys. If people were saying, well, nobody's buying it, well, why should I buy it?
Yeah, Don ZB.
Yeah, true.
Don ZB just answered your question.
Okay.
But, you know, I hope it is $275,000. Otherwise, it would be rather embarrassing, even $275 for a fight that nobody really called for. Isn't that great either, but at least they made a small profit.
Yeah, you know, at least as you know, Big Boys Boxing, the break-even point is $250 for the pay-per-views. You need to sell 250,000 pay-per-views to break even. That's the break-even point. That's where everybody gets paid. Guarantees are paid. Promoters are paid. The lawyers are paid. Lawyers always need to get paid. 250 is that figure. So at least with this figure, if it transpires to be true, then, you know, some people are getting everybody gets paid. Everybody gets paid.
Yeah, well, let's hope Fox didn't spend more than 250 on promotion.
There we go. Because it was heavily advertised, heavily promoted. I think Don ZB, you were the one who came here happily and told me there were 2 million people who watched the pre-fight show. Don ZB said there was 2 million people.
Yep.
And that would reflect in the pay-per-views. Don ZB, speak on that, please.
Yes, I mean, I expected over 300,000 for the fight, since they constantly had over 2 million people watch each of the episodes. But I guess it's a good number considering Ortiz doesn't speak English and there was no animosity in the build-up to the fight. At least with Fury, I expect them to do better numbers because Fury knows how to talk, Wilder knows how to talk. Let's face it, in the heavyweight division, they are the two best talkers, Fury and Wilder.
Hold on.
So that makes for an intriguing fight.
Wilder is one of the best. He's one of the two best talkers in the heavyweight division.
Yes.
But
the only person in the heavyweight division that is a better talker than Wilder is Fury. Yeah.
Well, that's a sad state of affairs then, because Wilder he goes off topic. He's not very coherent. He finds it difficult.
Wilder's not the best talker in the heavyweight division. He can barely pronounce his words a lot of times. Like when people listen to him, it's almost he's mispronouncing it.
Can I stop you there, please? Can I stop you there? Let me introduce you. This is a new guy to the show. And yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Yeah, he goes by the name of SSB28. So welcome. This is your first time on Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio, and there's a couple of things I can deduce just by the sound of your voice. One of those things is that you are an American man. Am I correct?
Canadian, actually.
Canadian. You're a Canadian. You're a Canuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, welcome to the channel. It's always good to have fresh blood on the channel. And speak your truth, my friend. Speak your truth. Speak on it. I
just wanted to address one point of Don.
Yeah.
He said that Rick Glazer works for PBC. Okay, yeah. He in a way he does have a bias towards it, but that's contradicting if you look in the long term, because if he works for Top Rank, why would Top Rank, who's going to promote the next fight, say less pay-per-view numbers? That doesn't make any sense.
Why would you want to jump on that, Jono? You want to jump on that? I'm just doing some things backstage.
That's a good point. So I didn't think about that.
What was the point? What was the point? What did you say?
Why would a Top Rank representative talk about extremely low pay-per-view numbers when they have a joint pay-per-view coming up with one of the fighters involved?
Good point.
That's interesting. But I don't think Rick Glazier does work for Top Rank anyway, does he?
He has sort of a bias towards almost like...
Yeah. Carry on, SSB. Carry on.
Yeah. Like, if you go back to, like, even, like, 5-10 years ago, like, people say he has a bias towards it because he used to have a relationship with the PBC, but he didn't like how Al Heyman was running the business, and then that's where he kind of drifted off.
Okay, so he drifted off, and then your other point was SSB. Your other point was Deontay Wilder as a speaker. Deontay Wilder as a speaker. Apparently, he's the second best speaker in the heavyweight division, and if so, I say that is a very, very sad state of affairs. SSB.
Correction, Raf.
Yeah.
Correction.
Yeah.
Best talker, not speaker. Best talker.
Yeah, meaning trash talker, I imagine.
Okay. I accept that. So best talker. We're gonna go around. We're gonna go around the table. We're gonna start with AD. Deontay Wilder is one of the best talkers in the heavyweight division.
Well, maybe Don Ziegler hasn't seen a Shadora or a Dylan White press conference, because them two guys there.
Yeah.
Good point. They're better speakers. However you want to dress it up, Dylan White and Shadora can sell a fight better than Wilder with their mouth. That's the bottom line as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
But everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Like, if Wilder can string a sentence together without Wilder contradicts himself whenever he talks. So, I mean, if that's your bloke to vote, then that's cool by me. But for me, I think that's one of his worst attributes is his speech and his talking. It's terrible. I mean, if he was a bit more media trained, maybe pay-per-view buys would be a bit better.
I said over at the Boxing Voice, I said, this is long back when we was on there. I said, Deontay Wilder needs speech coaching. He needs coaching. He needs coaching in the art of speech. And Mike got upset.